past 2 games, you've had 2 big catches. I know one of them brought back.
Yeah.
Came back, right? But how are you feeling that your progression so far early on, or now in your 3rd year, and what you can bring to the offense?
Yeah, it's definitely good seeing that my work these past 2 years has been paying off and getting put in situations to make plays. I mean, that's what I want as a tight end, and being able to make those plays, that's what counts.
Well, what went into that 43-yard reception that, you don't necessarily see the play calls and whatnot, but just what was the call? What did you see and from there?
So it's kind of like call it a me-you call on the play. So it's either me or Ferg based on the defense, and we practiced it a few times during the week. And that was kind of one play that I was thinking a lot during the week. Like, if I get that, I got to make that play. So, I mean, I got open, and I was like, there's no way I'm not going to catch this. So it was a nice play.
What goes through your head when it's like, you made it like over the head? Like, how are you trying to reel that in?
Yeah, that was another thing I was thinking about all week. Like, how am I going to catch it? Is it going to be over the shoulder? Is it going to be high point? And I was open, and Graham put it out there, so I knew it was just going to be right into my hands. But honestly, for like the last second, I kind of lost it in the sun, and in the video, it like hit my arm, but ended up making the catch, so it worked out.
How have you just seen Graham handle these last couple tough games, and how is the locker room just kind of rallying around him right now?
Yeah, I mean, we as an offense, we have some things to clean up, and I mean, there's no pointing fingers or anything. We're all together in this together, so gonna make another stride this week, and hopefully we can come out with a victory this weekend.
You're close with him. Obviously, you kind of know his story, and how much hype was around his name when he came here.
Mm-hmm.
How does he handle the pressure of the high expectations, and especially in games where he fails to meet what people think he should be doing?
Yeah, there's going to be people on the outside trying to pick us apart and stuff, but I think Graham handles all the pressure very well. He's been in these moments, and I think he'll respond really well.
I think in the preseason, Coach Turner, was looking for another guy who could be an all-around tight end, especially when Jake leaves. Do you kind of feel like your skill set, could allow you to do that? Do you kind of feel yourself being an every down tight end here in the future?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I want to be in the future, is the guy who can go in 11 and 12 in all the formations. So, Jake's a great leader in our room, so taking after him, that would be big shoes to fill, but hopefully it can happen.
I'm guessing you were more of a pass catcher coming here. How have you worked on your blocking in order to round out your game and be trusted in those heavier sets that you guys like to use?
Yeah, definitely. That was my weak point coming in here, like the technique and blocking wise. So, these past 2 years, not playing a lot, definitely been working on my blocking a lot, and it's gotten a lot better throughout the time.
How much were you asked to block in high school?
A little bit, but I'd say 50-50, but it's definitely a lot different coming to college from high school.
Were you ever concerned, coming here? Because obviously you know what Wisconsin likes to do.
Yeah.
Was it ever a concern for you to be like, hey, if I don't block and master that, I'm probably not getting on the field here?
Yeah, that's definitely one thing that you're told as a tight end coming here. You're going to have to learn how to block, and they do a great job with the guys here, developing them and teaching them the technique and giving them the tools they need to be able to block.
So what was it, because you were already committed, somewhere else before you came here. What was, the thought process, when you hear that from Coach Turner? You obviously already have a home, but, Wisconsin wants to challenge you in a different way. What was just kind of the rationale behind making that move and doing something maybe you're not comfortable with?
Yeah, definitely. I would say there's a difference between being a tight end in the Big 12 and a tight end in the Big 10. Obviously, there's a lot more blocking, and I really was up for that challenge, and I thought I was able to do it, and so I decided to come here and accept that challenge.
When did you start seeing the progressions that you're going to be able to contribute to this level where, obviously I know Jack was out with injury too, but Paul mentioned that you catch, but you're also making plays with the blocking. Just how have you seen yourself progress to the point of being able to do both and contribute?
Definitely this past spring ball was a big step for me. it was more of a confidence boost, just believing in myself, knowing that I do belong here and I can do these things, block and catch. And so making some plays in spring ball obviously was big to show the coaches that I can do it. And just being ready, because at the start of the season it was Eschenbach that was the second tight end. So I mean, I was just staying on the plays and was ready for my name when it was called.
I guess, not to go too much in the past, but just, how did you process just with a game that deteriorates like that in the fourth quarter, like, when it's going to fell off, those final 15 minutes, just how did you, work to process it in terms of this, the day after, today, and just what went right, what went wrong, but also just trying to move ahead to Michigan?
Yeah, that fourth quarter, it's definitely hurt. We don't like to put that out there, not finishing. And the next day, I mean, we come in, we watch the film, evaluate it. We definitely all have some things to clean up on offense, but I mean, coming in today, it's gone, it's over with, and we're getting ready for Michigan now.
You're obviously very eager to score your first touchdown like anybody else. Take me through that Eastern Michigan play, and what was your reaction when you saw that flag come up after you already crossed the end zone?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy because Ash came out with a twisted foot or something, so I was like, oh, I'm going in. And then I go in, and there was a pass play called, my first play, and I run, and I see the ball's coming, and I turn it up, and there's nobody there, and I score, and then I was going crazy. Ferg said, I looked at him, my eyes were just huge, but turned around and saw that flag. I mean, it kind of hurt, but I mean, just to get in there and to show that I can do that, it was a big step.
Danny's toothbrush getting